I'm so bored. I have nothing to do. Maybe I'll go for a walk. Oh no! A fish out of water! I'll save you! Whoa, I'm slipping! Where am I?
You are in photosynthesis land.
Photosynthesis land?
Yes, photosynthesis land. This is a place that is only inhabited by plants. All of the plants here know almost everything about photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis? Isn't that the thing with squids and cake and mushrooms and stars and snowflakes and snow globes?
Follow me! Let's go to the flower garden. Hello flowers, this girl knows nothing about photosynthesis. Would you like to teach her something?
Sure.
We're getting kind of hungry, we want to have lunch, but we don't have a mouth to use. So we make our own food with photosynthesis, it's so easy to do. Take a little water, sun, and carbon dioxide, mix it all together and we'll have food in no time.
This is all so strange. I think I might just faint.
My tummy's growling and I'm really hungry. We have CO2 and water. That's when the breeze kicked up and blew the clouds away, and the sun started to shine. The sun started to shine. The sun started to shine. So we put our leaves up. The sun's all we need. Now we can make our food. Moving our petals like yeah. Swaying our stem like yeah. Gotta get our leaves out. The sun's coming down. Nutrients from the water and air.
Yeah.
We just use photosynthesis.
Stop singing. Why don't you just tell her that photosynthesis is a process that occurs in chloroplast, which involves plants using the sun's energy to convert water and carbon dioxide into sugars such as glucose.
Oh, what are chloroplasts?
Let's go to chloroplast florist. They'll teach you about chloroplast there.
Will any of you choose tell me what a chloroplast is?
Sure, but here's some vocabulary you need to know first. Now we'll tell you what a chloroplast is.
Wait, what vocabulary? You just stopped talking.
Are you ready, Mr. Hobbs? I can't hear you. What is this? Chloroplast.
Occurs in chloroplast.
Covered
Covered in stomata.
where CO2 enters and oxygen leaves.
CO2 and oxygen.
Chloroplast is stroma and thylakoids.
Stroma and thylakoids. Photosynthesis. 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 And chloroplast.
What?
A chloroplast is an organelle found in the plant cells where photosynthesis takes place. Chloroplast contains a pigment called chlorophyll, which gives plants their green color. Most chloroplasts are found in leaves of plants, but all green areas contain some chloroplasts. The stomata in the leaves takes in carbon dioxide. The roots bring up water, and the energy of the sun is absorbed. When all three factors are presented, the light reaction of the Calvin cycle takes place in the thylakoid and the stroma of chloroplast.
Exactly. And in the chloroplast, the light reaction and Calvin cycle occur.
Light cycle and Calvin reaction?
No! Light reaction in the Calvin cycle. Come on, we'll go to the light field and you can learn about the light reaction.
Is this the light field?
Yeah! Can you guys teach Mary about the light reaction?
Sure.
The light reaction depends on thylakoids and the membranes of the chloroplast, which captures energy from the sun. The sunlight then breaks eggs some water into hydrogen and into oxygen. The oxygen is now removed from the plant as a waste product of photosynthesis. Now the chloroplast takes oxygen and turns it into molecules of plant energy. They're called ATP. 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 Oh, Oh, so basically the light reaction is a chemical reaction that takes place in the thylakoids. The chlorophyll in the membranes absorbs energy from the sun. The energy is then used to remove electrons from water. The oxygen is released as a waste product, and the two resulting energy compounds are ATP and NADPH, right?
Exactly! Now let's go to the Calvin cave so you can learn about the Calvin cycle. The plants here at the Calvin cave will...
So you want the Calvin cycle? AKA the dark reaction. It can function in the dark. And even when there's light available.
Light isn't necessary, but it needs ATP and NADPH, which you get from light reactions only conversion into chemical energy.
OMG, all it needs is ATP and NADPH to make G3P and turn it into glucose. See, that's all a Calvin cycle is, and no, you'll not get a quiz, and all that's really left is to listen to us sing. It's the Calvin cycle. Or the dark reaction. It's a Calvin cycle.
So yeah, the Calvin cycle or dark reaction takes place in the stroma and makes sugar from carbon dioxide, the hydrogen ions and high energy electrons from NADPH, and the energy from ATP. The Calvin cycle is called the dark reaction because unlike the light reaction, it doesn't need light to begin. However, it does need light to continue to function because the Calvin cycle needs ATP and NADPH, which is created from the light reaction. The Calvin cycle creates G3P. And then, when enough G3P is created, it is turned into glucose.
Oh, I totally understand now. The photosynthesis is a process that occurs in chloroplasts and needs water, sunlight, and carbon dioxide. The chloroplasts have thylakoids, the stroma, and photosynthesis is broken into the light reaction and Calvin cycle. The light reaction occurs in the thylakoids and uses water and sunlight. Oxygen is released as a waste product, and the energy molecules ATP and NADPH are created. The Calvin cycle uses those energy molecules with carbon dioxide to create G3P. When enough of the sugar, G3P, is made, it is turned into glucose.
Sheesh, wow! You learned that much from a few minutes of being in photosynthesis lab?
I sure did! Now I don't know the photosynthesis has nothing to do with squids or cake. Thank you, Photosynthesis Land. Now I can be an explorer and believe in my dreams.